Still on matters pertaining the ongoing protest, law enforcement officials have been urged by ODM leader Raila Odinga to act swiftly and arrest thugs posing as Generation Z demonstrators. The Azimio coalition has demanded the resignation of President William Ruto and gone on to accuse the state of employing the Goons to cause mayhem, as Leanne Lima reports.
For 3 weeks in a row, there have been protests across the country, with Kenyans expressing their dissatisfaction with the Kenya Kwanza government. While the protests started out peacefully, they have become chaotic in recent weeks, resulting in property damage and loss of lives as thugs posing as demonstrators invade private property. Principal of the Azimio coalition, Raila Odinga, has intervened to denounce thugs that broke into the demonstrations. In a statement, Raila Odinga said for thugs to hijack the protests and turn them into mayhem against innocent Kenyans amounts to a double betrayal for the youth, and the bad manners have to be stopped. The opposition coalition, led by Kalonzo Musyoka, now claims that the state was responsible for the mayhem that was seen during the protests.
We have observed that the intention of yesterday's well-organized, coordinated and state-sponsored chaos was to undermine and denigrate the Gen Z-inspired nationwide non-violent protests. Looting was intentional. The destruction was planned. The torching of public and private property worth billions of shillings was carried out in collaboration with the already corrupted security forces in the full glare of the media, and indeed the international media as well.
The coalition is accusing the president of having ulterior motives owing to his alleged involvement in the chaos witnessed.
Many questions that Gen Z, Azimio and the world have, the two most significant of which are: why is Ruto, through his henchmen and thugs, hiring goons to destabilize constitutionally protected protests, causing chaos and mayhem? Is the goal to declare a state of emergency and suspend the constitution?
As a topic of discussion, the coalition has advocated for moderation in the use of force by police, in order to allow the people to act swiftly against their elected representatives who disregarded the public's preferences and voted in favor of the Finance Bill 2024. Azimio coalition also wants the IEBC Amendment Bill 2024 to be enacted and signed into law.
We are aware that this bill has been sitting on Ruto's desk for days now, and the Kenya Kwanza dictatorship is reluctant to sign it into law. As a coalition, we call out to Ruto and demand that he assent to this essential bill that allows citizens to hold their representatives in the legislature accountable.
Azimio is adamant that passing the law will allow the country to hold a snap election, since the people are tired of the current administration.
Finally, it is time for Ruto to take responsibility for all his actions. He has blood on his hands, and he should go to allow for a smooth transition of power.
The coalition has called on all of its MPs to oppose the pay raise, claiming that it is a tactic to deflect the public's attention away from the actual problems facing the country. Reporting for Tandao TV News Outlook at 1, my name is Leanne Lima.